I started to do my intro and then realized that I'm so tired I forgot to put my rings on. It's like, who even am I? Y'all, Grandma went to the club last night, okay? I am 42 years old. I don't go to clubs anymore, but I had such an amazing time. I didn't like drink because I'm not a huge drinker. I drank a ton of water though, but I still feel like somebody beat me over the head with a mallet. So today I just kind of wanted to do like a chatty get ready with me, just kind of playing with makeup in general. I have some stuff that is either new or it's new to me, stuff I haven't used on camera before that I just kind of want to play with. It's only a few items, but to start with, I asked you all on Instagram which one of these you wanted to see me play with. So I did get the two new Urban Decay Naked and Smiley Company palettes. I did put stuff on my Instagram and TikTok with these, and I also put up there the Nomad Verona palette, asked what you all wanted to see, and like leaps and bounds above anything, the Nomad Verona palette won. So I'm really excited to be using this. This palette, if you haven't seen it, has two different sides to it, and I have yet to play with this darker kind of cool tone blue side, so I think I want to do something real blown out and smoky today, something really just blue, purple, smoky goodness. I don't know. But as far as blush, these were sent to me a while ago, and I feel terrible that I still haven't used these. So these are not brand new, but they're new to me. Kaleido sent me all of their mono blushes. They were kind enough, they emailed me and they said, hey, is there, anything that you want to try? And I was like, you know what, those blushes look really beautiful. I would love one. Just pick out whatever color you think. And they sent me 5. So I'm very, very thankful. And I also, from Kaja, have the Jelly Charms. So I put something on I believe my Instagram about this, but these are so freaking cute. So these are lip and cheek stains, but each one has a little keychain on it, and oh my god, they're so cute. Now, full disclosure, I have used a few of these, but I haven't used them as much on my lips, only my cheeks. So I think I want to do like a nice little lip stain today. I don't know what kind of look we're going to come up with, but I just felt like I wanted to sit down with you all and chat in general, because I feel like it's been a while since we've just done a chatty get ready with me. Now, I do know that when I do a chatty get ready with me, I have a tendency to kind of like get into it and forget where I am or what I'm doing. So I forget to talk about what products I'm using. If I forget to mention anything, everything's gonna be listed in the description down below. I am gonna start with the Auric Glow Lust. This is just gonna go everywhere as a base. But one thing I know I wanted to talk about. Okay, so in the beginning of my low buy year in 2022, I was setting some like rules for myself, right? I mean, low buys don't necessarily have rules. Some people make themselves a budget, like I can only spend $15 a month on makeup. Or some people say, oh, okay, well, I can't buy any new lipsticks this year. Whatever a low buy means to you, that's what a low buy means, right? It's just whatever it means to you. Well, one of the things that I decided that I was going to add into my low buy was going to be a project pan. This is the Merit Perfecting Complexion Stick in linen. But anyway, so I made a video all about how I was going to do Project Pan. And if you're not familiar with it, what that means is that you are going to dedicate yourself to taking an item and hitting pan on it, to really using your stuff, using what's in your collection rather than buying new stuff. And I was like, you know what, with a low buy, that sounds perfectly reasonable. That sounds exactly like something I would do that would, really help me stick to my low buy rather than buying new stuff. So I started doing it. I even listed the items that I wanted to make my project pan, and I was really excited about it. And when I started doing it, I realized that I was forcing myself to use those products. So for example, if I said, okay, I am committing myself to hit pan on this blush, I suddenly became so dedicated to hitting pan on that blush that all of a sudden every other blush in my collection was not being used. And I was like, wait a second, is it better for me to use all the products that I have instead of buying new stuff? Or is it better for me to focus so hard on using this one product that everything else in my collection is being ignored and therefore might eventually go bad because it's not being used and I'm not really paying attention to it? I'm not like opening that blush often to see if it has gone bad or anything. Now, for people who have a smaller makeup collection, maybe that does work. You know what I mean? A project pan works for a lot of people and it helps them to really use up products instead of buying new ones. I get it. I totally get it. But for me personally, when I was looking into it, more and more I was like, you know what, I think this just isn't for me. So I'm not gonna lie, I abandoned my project pan pretty quickly because I found that for me, I was better suited to use all the stuff that I had, to really realize how much I have in my makeup collection. Because again, if I was using that one blush, in my head, I probably am like, oh, I'm basically like a makeup minimalist. Instead of realizing, no, you have like 30 blushes. You need to start really using all of them, because then maybe when you see that hot pink blush on a shelf and you're like, I need that, you will remember that you already have that. So it just got sort of frustrating to me. And I don't know if I got to be kind of like a douchebag about it, but I was just like, no, this just really isn't for me. So I abandoned it altogether. This is my very discontinued Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. Still love it. It's probably almost gone, to be honest, which is a good thing because this has been discontinued for quite some time. But yeah, again, no judgment if Project Pan is something that works for you. But for me, again, I just feel like I am more suited to using every bit of what's in my collection rather than just using one item because I feel like I'm forcing myself to. Also, that being said, I did hit pan on several items over the last like year or so, and I'm kind of really freaking proud of that. Like my Lynx blush, let me get it. Now I think I showed this off because this is my favorite Melt Cream blush. Yeah, you can see like I have significant pan in there. And to be honest, when this one's done, I'm probably gonna buy another one of these because I love this color, but I have so many other blushes to work on. And at first, like I was only using that one during Project Pan. Then I was like, you know what? Nope, it's not what it's about. So yeah, Project Pan for me is no more. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. This is the mini one, and this is supposed to be for bronzer, but I like this color as a contour for myself. I think it's nice without being too warm toned. And this personally just goes on really easy for me. It's not something I use enough though. So I really want to start using this more. Maybe I'll even use this as a highlighter today because it's pretty subtle when it comes to a highlighter. It's just like, I don't know if it's completely matte, but it doesn't have like a blinding shimmer to it, but it's still really pretty. So yeah, my old ass went to the club last night. I used to go to clubs all the time, and I prefer, I mean, I guess you would call them goth clubs. I prefer goth clubs, you know, and especially ones that have kind of like synthy music that plays, because sometimes personally, when they play solely goth music, when they're playing Bauhaus and Joy Division and all those kind of things, it's lovely, but it makes me a little like down in the dumps. I like the bouncy, happy music, and they played so much of it last night, and I somehow forgot where I was and was just like bouncing and having a great time until we left around, I'd say we left around 12:30, which, girl, if you don't know me, I'm in bed by like 9 every night, okay? So 12:30, I was shocked, okay? And then we did something I used to do back in the day that I haven't done in forever. We went to 1 a.m. Taco Bell. Can't even express to you how good of an idea that was. Okay, so I am doing my old school, like, I don't know why I'm calling it my trick, because it's definitely not. Putting some tape on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna go ahead and run that in the corner of my eye to make a really sharp line. Now, the way I like to do that is that I will measure this from my nostril to the corner of my eye, or the edge of my eye, and I will lay tape along that edge and press it down gently. I only press it down really like right in this area. And then what I do is I double measure that, and I look where it hits on my nostril, and then I will do that same angle on the other eye. All right, we are gonna go in with this Verona palette. And like I said, I wanna stick to this deeper, darker blue side. I really want to do something smoky oaky, sexy. I'm gonna go right in with Poison, which it's hard to see. So Death, which is right in the center, is black. Poison is a very, very dark navy blue. I'm gonna take this look kind of slow today. Unfortunately, you might see my mirror in the shot, not too bad, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna place that right in the crease, not too far above, and I'm gonna take this so slow because yeah, there's already a ton of fallout. I probably should have done my foundation last, but we're gonna live and learn. And I'm gonna put this all the way over in my crease, but I'm not gonna blend up yet. I just wanna get a lot of pigment right there in the crease. So I did also wanna talk about some like upcoming stuff on my channel. I've had a couple vlogs here and there lately, and they've been mostly about home stuff because, we did recently move into a new home and everything like that. But I am going to be having several travel vlogs this year. I don't want to say too much about them yet, but I have some big trips planned in both May and September, and actually June too. May, June, and September, I have some trips planned. So I really want to kind of document those. I personally love vlogs, so I'm excited about it, but I know that they're not for everybody, but there's still going to be makeup content on my channel always. I freaking love it, and I've been getting that urge again. I'm not gonna lie. I just wiped off the excess, by the way, and I'm going to use this brush to just gently blend out those edges. But yeah, makeup, I've been starting to get that urge to buy makeup again. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is, but I've been getting it lately where, like, even today, I'm kind of thinking I might run over to Ulta. I still have so many Ulta points saved up that I never ever used. And I don't know, I'm kind of curious to see what's out there and maybe use some points for once. My goodness. This color is really pretty and it's blending out really nicely. I'm trying to be better about taking more time when I do my eyeshadow. I have a tendency to do a lot of like 5-minute looks rather than really taking the time to sit here and gently blend, and I definitely notice a difference when I take my time. I'm going to use a clean blending brush to blend some of that. I always say blend, to blend all that out. So if you are also on a low buy, because I'm still on a low buy, I want you to tell me in the comments below, like, how do you feel like you are doing? It's March, so, you've had a couple months, we've all had a couple months, and, how do you feel like you're doing? I think, for me, I really think that last year, my low buy changed everything because I have such specific opinions now on what is worth buying for me. And like, I haven't bought a single piece of new makeup this year. I don't think I remember the last time I bought new makeup. I think it was October of last year because that was when the VIB sale was. Oh my gosh, or November. Maybe it was November, the end of October, beginning of November is when it was. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right, I just went and did the other side. So this, I don't even know if this still exists anymore. These are the Urban Decay eyeshadow sticks, and this color is Fishbowl. I kind of hope that they do exist, though, because these are really nice bases. They're very, very creamy, but super opaque, too. But I'm going to put that all over the lid. I'm not quite cutting the crease, but sort of cutting the crease. I'm going to take some of Dark, which is this really pretty plummy purple. It's dark, but it's not super, super dark. I'm going to place that on the outer corner. Oh, that's a pretty purple. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to say that it's subtle because it's not, but it's a nice purple. So house stuff is going really, really well. Everyone always says, it's so funny, everyone, when we were packing and everything, and I was complaining about packing, a lot of people were like, oh, wait till you get to the unpacking stage. Here's the thing. I hate having boxes everywhere. I hate it so much. So I knew in my heart that as soon as we moved, we were going to unpack quickly. And dudes, we're almost unpacked completely. So this house, because it was kind of a blank slate and there was nothing we had to do, we're just kind of getting to do all the stuff we want to do. So it's a lot of fun stuff. Like our first house, I have to admit, I loved our first house. I loved it. But there was a lot of stuff we had to do immediately. Like there were random holes in the wall that we had to get repaired. And when I say holes in the wall, I don't mean like nail holes from hanging a picture. I mean like holes in the wall. It was a foreclosure before we got it, the other one. So when we got it, we had to repair so much and it was insane. But anyway, real quick, I am going to go in with Juliette, which is just this really pretty blue with like a deep purple sparkle to it. I don't know if you can see the shift. It's so pretty, but that's going on my lid. But yeah, in the first house, there was just so much we had to do that it was so long before we really got to do the stuff we wanted to do. And with this one, we're kind of going in hard and just doing everything we want to do pretty quickly. So like paint is going up on the walls and I have curtains everywhere that are really bright and colorful. And I don't know, it's making me really happy to be able to do this kind of stuff because, again, the first house, I loved that house, but we did have to do a lot of work on it. I hope the new owners appreciate all the work that was done because we did some great stuff. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is such a pretty shift, and it's so cool because it kind of catches the blue and the purple that I just put on the edge. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, we're just really enjoying everything at this point, and it seems so stupid to like look forward to this, but I always kind of knew that when we moved in, I wanted our housewarming party to be kind of like a blowout party, and it's turning into that. So we put out the invitation in sometime in January, and we're not having our housewarming party until April. So it is, did you hear that? There's something on my roof right now, or in the attic. Did anyone see Hereditary? Really hope that's not what's in my attic. Anyway, we put out the invitation in January for this event in April and had immediately like dozens of people RSVP. So it's going to be a little bit crazy, but I think in a very good way. I'm very excited for it. It's just, I can't wait. I'm going in with some more of that purple and just kind of like blending that into the blue a little bit more because I want it to catch that light. Yeah, that's really pretty. All right, taking this off, and then you have that super sharp edge. And again, I know, why am I saying again? I don't know if I mentioned this. This is not everyone's thing to have that crazy sharp edge, but like there are times where I really, really love it. Whew. The only thing that I wish this palette had was like a mid-tone blue, something, I don't know, maybe something sort of like this on here, just a blue color, like a straight up, I don't know, blue, like I'm trying to find something that's blue. You know what the color blue is. So I'm going to start by taking Poison, which is that dark blue color, and I'm going to put that really close to my lash line first. And then I think I'm going to go in and blend with Dagger, which is this dark, dusty purple. And I'm going to use that to sort of blend this color out. I'm just going in very lightly with this. Ooh, I like the way that looks blended out underneath. That really is like, that's a pretty color. Wow, I didn't think Dagger would be that pretty just because it's so cool tone, but I'm really loving it. Okay, I'm going to hop off camera real quick, and I'm just going to be doing my eyebrows, which is just going to be the same thing I've been doing. And I'm going to do some liquid liner, and also, I know it sounds boring, but I'm going to do black in the waterline because I want to keep this super smokified, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm liking the way that this is looking. I feel like the blue is a little bit light for my taste, but it's still really pretty, and I'm hoping kind of once I do the lips and the cheeks and everything, it'll come together. So I do want to try one of the Kaleidos Mono blushes. First of all, I think this packaging is like some of the prettiest I've seen. It's actual lace on the outside, and these are so gorgeous. So let's take a look at all 5 colors and we'll see which we want to do. Starting with, I'm gonna leave the little plastic sheets on here, so I hope you can see. Oh, maybe I should take them off. Okay, so this first color, did I really do that? Where now I have no way of knowing what color is what? No! If you all know me, I like to keep these in the boxes, so I'm gonna assume this is, oh crap, let me look this up. All right, this one is definitely Sunburnt, and this is a very, very peachy orange color. I don't think it goes with this, but I could see this being one of my favorite blush colors in general. It's really freaking pretty, but this is not for today. And yes, I will be putting them back in the boxes. Thank you very much. Okay, I do know that this one is Dream Walk. This is very bubblegum pink, leaning purpley. I feel like this is the color that you're supposed to do with a look like this. This is a maybe. I don't normally go for colors like this, but we shall see. Let's see this color. Ooh, this is pretty. I wonder if this one is Joyride. Ooh, yeah, this is Joyride. This is a very Linda color. I'm not going to use it today, but I love this. This is like a bronzy, brown, gorgeous color. I love a good brown blush. This is probably not for today, so I'm going to put this one back. Okay, and this one, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Sanguine, I believe, Sanguine. This is a proper like rose wine type of color. Again, very pretty. I just don't think for today. And then last but not least, we have Ecstasy. So Ecstasy is a lighter peachy pink. Ooh, okay, so wait. So we have Dreamwalk and Ecstasy. Okay, I think Ecstasy, because I feel like I want to kind of brighten this up at least a tiny bit. Now I'm nervous, but let's try. I'll be honest, I don't use powder blushes much anymore, so I'm curious. Again, okay, the color is Ecstasy. This is so pretty. I'm just gonna take this. This is pigmented, so I'm gonna build this up slowly, tapping off the excess, like all the excess, and we will build this up. Ooh. So my skin is dry, which is why I have a tendency to gravitate towards cream blushes because they blend very easily on dry skin, but this is blending very nicely. Oh, I think that's so cute. I've been also putting blush kind of a little bit higher on my cheeks, and I feel like they say as you get older, you're supposed to put it back here, but I don't know. I've been kind of liking this blush placement. Oh, this is such a cute color. Okay, please, let's start slow. Don't get too out of hand. What if I do a little bit on the bridge of the nose too? Oh my God, this color is so cute. I was not expecting to like it this much. Oh my goodness, I'm in ecstasy. Look at me trying new things. Okay, now I want to try one of these jelly charms. So the weird thing about these jelly charms though is that for the most part, all the colors, actually, I mean, all the colors are rather cool toned, except for this one in Peach Fizz, which is like a peachy brown color, but I feel like this needs like, I don't know, pink wine colored. And I keep looking at this color, which is Berry Colada. So we're gonna try this. I am not even gonna put on lip liner today. I wanna see just how this looks as a lip stain. I'll start off small and kind of build up. I'm not used to lip stains, but these are so cute and I love the packaging so much. I'm obsessed with this lip color. Oh my God, it feels so comfortable on the lips right now. I'm assuming that this probably dries down because if it's gonna stain, right, it needs to dry down, but oh my goodness, this is such a pretty lip color. So this is the finished look. No, it's not. No, I need highlighter. I'm gonna go with one I haven't used in quite some time. So this is the collaboration that my good friend Samantha March did with Ofra. This is her Start Inspired highlighter, and I wanna use this pinky part up here, just on the tips of, oh God, that is so pretty. Oh, yes. I remember back in like whatever it was, 2016 YouTube, when the influencer, whoever, would turn their face to the side and apply highlighter. Like that was the moment of the video for me where I was like, yes, makeup gods. All right, this is the final look. Just to kind of go over what I'm feeling about the newer stuff that I tried. Guys, this palette has been solid for me. Each time that I've used it, the colors perform beautifully. I saw online that some people were saying they had trouble with some of the shimmers. I personally have not, and I've used, let's see, I've definitely used Moss, I've used Juliet, I've used Tragedy, I've used Comedy. I have not used Cupid or Romeo. I will say that. Those are the two more pinky ones, but I have had issues with none of them. The mattes blend out really well with each other and are super pigmented and super pretty. I really like them. This blush surprised me because I have a tendency, like I said, to go for cream blushes, and this powder blush, I really like it. I mean, this highlighter, like I still really love it, by the way. Again, it has like a pink side and a more golden side. This lip, it is so comfortable. It's so glossy right now. I hope it kind of stays like that. I've had it on for a few minutes and it still is glossy and comfortable. Like, oh, these are just falling everywhere. Really though, these are just so adorable with their little keychains. Like, I feel like I should take them out of the box and display them somehow, but why do I like them in the box like that? What's wrong with me? That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for sitting down and chatting with me today. I hope that you entertained yourself with maybe a good cup of tea, a cup of coffee, a cup of tequila. No judgment over here, but I hope you enjoyed yourself. And if you did, it would mean a lot to me if you gave this video a thumbs up. That always helps out my channel. Everything I used here is going to be listed in the description box down below. And if you choose to purchase any of these items and you do shop through those links, thank you. You're helping to support my channel and help me to continue doing what I'm doing, and I'm so appreciative of it. You all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all GlitterFallout. And stupid car, do you have to? This is my exit. Those are all GlitterFallout. And as always, and forever. You are super freaking rock stars. You are, not the car that is like revving up outside my door. You are super freaking rock stars, and I love you so much with my whole heart. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.